Namaste Pisces, this is Matara, your intuitive reader, and I'm here for you with another guided message. I hope you've been doing well, beautiful souls, and thriving. Okay, so today we are on the table. Okay, so that's where we're going to be doing the reading from. Hope you've been taking care of yourself, beautiful ones. I must send so much love to those of you who constantly subscribe to my channel, as well as send me your energy in every possible way. Okay, so darlings, what spirit was talking to me about, as I sat down in your energy. Okay, spirit is wanting us to have a look at your relationship. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, this is a relationship reading. Those of you who are in relationships, those of you who are getting into new ones, and those of you who are everywhere in between. Okay, so yes, darlings, I want to see what the energy is all about. Okay, so I love it when spirit does these kinds of things to me, or conveys these kind of messages, because I feel like sometimes we go so high up, we forget to kind of like come down and deal with the everyday matters. So yes, and I am getting that mantra that says, I am deeply rooted and firmly grounded. Okay, so remember to ground, beautiful souls. Okay, yes, darlings, let's have a look at which energies are around you in terms of your relationship. Thanks. Okay. Spirit angels, guides, ancestors. Oh, that is good. Give us clear and concise messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so a couple fell through. Let us have a look at them, darlings. Okay. I think this is how it is. We're gonna just have a look at this, which is here, and let me see if there's anything else. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what Spirit is letting me know, darling? Strong energies, beautiful souls. Okay, Spirit here, we have the great teacher, darlings. Okay, as the first energy that is here for you. Okay, and the great teacher says, learn from spiritual experiences. Okay, so I feel like, darlings, in terms of your relationships, Spirit is saying everything that you have gone through in your past, okay, serves as a guideline for you in terms of how it is that you will deal with situations going forward, okay, darlings. So I'm also picking up here that there is something very peaceful and very orchestrated from the divine in terms of how your relationships are being guided. All of them, I feel like, are somewhat of a learning experience for you, and you should always see them as such. Okay, and I feel like there is, for some of you, a great blessing in that regard. Okay, so there's a lot of peace, there's a lot of tranquility in that regard. In terms of your relationships, okay, you've kind of found your own groove, your own way, you know what works for you, and that's how you're going to be approaching them. We have the mirror guardians here, so with this energy I feel like um the mirror guardians have been having their eye on you, darling. They know very well what it is that you have gone through in terms of the relationships that you have actually been in. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of wisdom also that you have acquired over the years, darlings, which kind of like makes things a little bit different in every kind of relationship that you kind of go into. So this is beautiful energy. They're saying take time to reflect, darling. So this is like looking back how much you have grown and seeing what it is that you are going to be implementing going forward in terms of any kind of relationship that you might be in or going into, beautiful souls. So I love that. There is another energy that is popping out so strongly here. We have the wise one. Okay, and spirit here is saying grow within your current situation. So whatever the situation is in terms of your love situations, spirit is saying there's a lot of wisdom when it comes to you. I am getting also that some of you, you are old souls, so nothing really is new. It's just a matter of adjusting yourself. There are certain things that used to be, if I may say, deal breakers, okay, in the past, but for some of you, you have had somewhat of a review, in terms of how it is that you're going to be approaching things going forward. There's wisdom here, okay, with the wise one. That is what I feel. There's also a lot of emotional intelligence that I'm also picking up from here, okay. It's that old soul kind of energy that you guys embody, and spirit is saying grow within your current situation. So whatever the situation is, okay, in your love situation, ship. Okay, spirit is saying grow within that situation. I feel like well, every person that comes in before you comes with a specific lesson, darling. For you is to, some of it it'll be like, no, I've dealt with this kind of energy and I know enough about it. I'm not going to engage with this kind of energy. Some of it is like you have evolved and you are like, okay, this was a deal breaker for me, but now, okay, I'm looking at it in a different kind of eye. I've learned something even from this individual, okay, because it is all about soul growth, beautiful souls. We have the winter energy here. Spirit is saying take care of your needs, darling. You're only going to attract towards you. Okay, spirit is also correcting me that you're going to attract, sometimes you're going to attract what it is that you are, and sometimes you're going to attract what it is that other people need from you. Okay, what they see in you, what they lack in themselves. So this is beautiful. But the winter energy is all about the wolf. Okay, the internal journey. Okay, it is about, yes, it's sometimes kind of like a solitary kind of energy. Okay, but the wolf works well within a pack and sometimes also works well by themselves. Overall, spirit is saying when you take care of yourself, even everything else will kind of like fall into place. I mean, you set the standard even as to how it is that individuals should treat you. Hence, it is such an important thing for you to actually set the bar so that they know where to meet you. Okay, I mean, there's a whole lot of flexibility in between, but I feel like spirit is saying take care of your needs because everything around you is going to learn from there. There's a summer energy that is coming also so strong. This is about happiness, darlings, going forward. And I feel like spirit is urging this because we sometimes, like I said before, go so high up that we feel like certain things spirit has not given us or certain things we are not good at. Unfortunately, sometimes it requires for us to be vulnerable in order for us to look at how far we have come in terms of that kind of a journey that we have been on. Okay, so if it is about just relating to everything around you, relating even in relationships, I feel like the sun energy is urging you forward and spirit wants the success and happiness for you. Okay, because spirit is saying enjoy success and happiness. Okay, so sometimes it's looking at what you already have with a different kind of eye because we are constantly growing. And I feel like a lot of you, spirit has been kind of depositing a lot of downloads, a lot of internal upgrades in terms of how you deal with things. You have grown also in the journey of the waters, so it means that you are at a space where you can look at things in a kind of like a very different way, the way that you used to look at things. Okay, spirit is saying move in a different direction with the spiritual traveler here. Okay, move in a new direction. I feel like there is forward movement for you, definitely, because this is in the subconscious space, darling. And I feel like the world is opening up to you, darling, and that'll bring with it a whole lot of different kind of energies as well. So that is beautiful, beautiful souls. Okay, I feel like you have learned enough and you are covered and you are ready for this journey. For some of you, it can be a journey that is already within something that is currently there, where individuals kind of like decide to take a different approach towards approaching things. Okay, sometimes it's a shift of the mindset, and then you are looking at things maybe with a mindset of, wow, this person does one two three, and that counts for quite a lot than what it is that they don't do quite right. Okay, so this is beautiful. I love this energy. Let us see what these individuals, what kind of energy they are embodying, darling. Let's see what will pop out here first. Okay, when spirit is saying learn. Okay, thank you, spirit. Okay, so I feel like with the kingfisher energy, spirit is saying be patient and be focused. Beautiful souls. Yes, darling, this is beautiful energy. Okay, this is all about the kind of frequency that you get yourself into, the frequency that'll attract everything that you need, the abundance towards you, darling, life towards you. That is what the kingfisher energy usually does. Okay, it is very patient and focused on what it is that it wants, and then you find that whatever it is that it requires in this instance, it's like a fish. Okay, so I feel this might be an energy, whether it is embodied by you or the significant other. Okay, spirit is saying be patient, be focused. So if there is a certain fishy that you are interested in, keep the frequency the way that it should, and they will gradually just make their way to you. So you take what is yours right there, darling. I love this energy. Spirit is like saying, be patient, be focused. And we've got Archangel Bogby joining you here, darling. This is all about setting the intention and then attracting what it is that you desire. Okay, so you put yourself in that frequency, and definitely something that is coming through. Spirit, we have the giraffe spirit, aspire for higher knowledge and wisdom, darling. I feel like this is a person also, darling. Spirit is giving you perspective, if not the person that you are dealing with. This is a person who's able to see things from a higher perspective, and I love that for you, because with you, Pisces, we know how deep you are, darling. And if an individual is going to be dealing with you, they have to know where to find you. Okay, and for most of the Pisces souls, I know that you guys are just like high up there in terms of your intellectual capacity as well as your emotional capacity as well. Okay, so this might be an individual that actually sees you for what it is that spirit says that you are, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, and I feel like spirit is saying they need to like be higher up, in that sense, in order to be able to reach the kind of frequencies that you play around in, beautiful souls. Overall, this is beautiful energy. We've got the solar chakra here infused with the sacred chakra, beaming so beautifully, beautiful souls. And yes, darling, you're reaching high. You up there, darling. Let us see what else. Look at that. We have got the parrot spirit. Listen intently in order to understand. Beautiful souls. These kind of birds, darlings, they pair up for life as well. And I feel like spirit is urging you to also listen to your partner, darling, in order for you to understand. You get what I'm saying? I feel like also for some of you, spirit, with this, these are love birds, darlings. These are partners, life partners. This is the kind of energy that is coming through. And I feel like spirit is elevating the frequency that you have been in the current relationship that you have been in, or the one that is coming in towards you. And I feel like there's also a lot of promise that is coming from spirit. Okay, I feel like there's alignment here with the rainbow, that is the internal rainbow, beautiful souls. Hence you are able to attract that which is rightfully yours, or that which is a vibrational match to you, darling. And I feel like spirit is urging also to listen intently in order to understand. I'm also picking up that this might be the Pisces that you are dealing with, darlings. If it is the cross watcher, or you, Pisces, this is a person that uh I'm getting falls in love with their ears. Okay, so what you say matters. They treasure your words, beautiful souls. So be vocal, express what it is that you want your significant partner to know. And I'm also getting that, yes, darling, you create with your tongue. Spirit has been adamant about that for some of the beautiful souls that gather here, spirit is saying it's time to use your tongue and speak. Okay. Okay, it's time to use your tongue. Beautiful souls. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Yes, I love this energy. Look at that. Darling, okay. Spirit is saying be strong and be courageous, darling. Okay, be strong and be courageous. And we've got the quirky hyena here, and Spirit is saying like dare to be different. So I feel like this kind of relationship, or the relationship that you are getting into, or the relationship that you are currently in, darling, urges you to be different. Don't be afraid of your quirks, of your differences. That is what actually makes your partner to actually love you even more, darling. We've also got the rhino, and spirit is saying here be strong and be courageous, darling. Okay, it's the yin and yang energy coming together, darling. And I feel like, darlings, you have worked on yourself. You are very much deserving of something that is just way up there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like these energies that are coming together now, okay, with this partner, or the elevation that is taking place in that regard, it's gonna balance out the yin and yang energies, okay? You're gonna be able to like your steps are gonna be felt. I'm getting with the rhino spirit here, darling. This is something that is coordinated by spirit and the higher realms, darling, because you have worked on yourself so much. Spirit is saying, yes, darling, you are very much so deserving of this energy around you. And I feel like, darling, with we also have the pig animal spirit, okay? All right. Look at that, with the sun radiating there and the blue rose frequency in the center of it all. With the pig animal spirit, darling, this is a very high frequency with the blue rose frequency. This is the kind of individual that really emanates unconditional love, okay, universal love, if I may say as well. And this is something that is guided by spirit. This is something that the sun is shining upon, and spirit is saying maintain self-worth and self-esteem. So in whatever it is that you get yourself into in regards of the matters of the heart, darling, you need to just be open with yourself, okay. Be open to growth as well. You can grow within a relationship you've also been in for quite some time. That is, if it's not a new one. If it is a new one, spirit is urging you to be open and approach it with the kind of frequency that you embody within yourself, and maintain that self-worth and self-esteem, darling. I love this, okay, with this, because I feel like sometimes you guys are gifted with the ability to transmute the kind of frequencies that other people don't even know about. But I feel like it is your ability to transmute energies, darlings, and look at things with a positive with a positive outlook, okay, being optimistic about things. I feel like that is what spirit is urging you to do, okay. And remember yourself, like in that sense, like self-worth and self-esteem. In it, you should be the best version of yourself. That is what your significant partner should bring out of you, okay. You should be the most free when you are with them. You should be the most, quirky with this energy, with the hyena, where spirit is saying dare to be different, beautiful souls. And yes, darling, we've got the bee energy, and spirit is saying spread heart healing with joy. I love this energy. Definitely it is actually like kind of like mirroring the sun energy, darling. I feel like for some of you, depending on where you are, there is something that the summer is going to usher in, which is going to be really warm, okay, really, heartfelt. That is what I'm getting, okay. So this is beautiful, beautiful souls, okay. So let's see what else. What is the last message that spirit wants to give you in terms of your relationship? Okay, let us have a look. Spirit, what are you saying to the beautiful souls? Thank you, Spirit. Give us one. Thank you. Okay, Spirit is saying what you focus on grows. Okay, focus more on the good. Create with your tongue. This beautiful energy, beautiful souls. I love it. Okay, so definitely, darlings, with this message from Spirit, Spirit is saying, even in your current relationship, or the one that you are getting into, or the one that has always been there, okay, spirit is saying focus on what you focus on grows. So darling, be mindful to amplify the things you actually do love and adore about your significant other, okay. And amplify them, speak about them, tell your significant other what it is that you adore about them, okay, in order for you to amplify it, okay. It's all about frequencies, and spirit is saying create with your tongue, okay. So there is something about tongue situations here. I don't even want to get into it, darlings, but yes, darlings, that is your energy about love. I hope that you've been blessed. Namaste.